Thabo Mosololi. Thank you very much, Thabo. If you can quickly take us through the extent of the damage that we've seen at the Sun City Resort, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. What we've seen is a lot of damage to Sun Central, which is our entertainment center primarily, and a lot of the hotels, including the Gary Player Golf Course. I think what happened primarily is that when the hail hit, a lot of the gutters and drainage was blocked by the hail, and as such, a lot of the water that would have normally ran away started impacting the buildings and a lot of the hotel rooms, especially on the lower levels of the two main hotels, Cabanas and Soho.
How many people or visitors were turned back, and how many people were evacuated from the premises?
Look, based on the number of the rooms that are impacted, I think about 200 guests were impacted. I think some were allocated other rooms that were available, but as you will understand, it's very busy time, long weekend, not many rooms were available. So some guests, unfortunately, where the rooms were badly damaged, we had to ask them to go somewhere else if they could. We tried to accommodate a lot in the other lodges around town. So we're hoping that very minimal number of guests were impacted negatively by this. But any inconvenience is unfortunate, of course.
And how will this disaster affect your services during this long weekend and further into the festive season? Because a lot of holiday makers normally make their way to Sun City.
Yes, unfortunately, as I say, we're doing a lot of the assessment right now to determine whether any structure is unstable and unsafe. But we're hoping that towards the end of the day, we should be able to be back and running. A lot of the restaurants are still operational. The one golf course is still operational. It's just the Gary Player Golf Course that's currently impacted. And we're hoping that guests who are planning to come through from the following week won't be impacted. I'm sure the next 2 days will be a lot of work to clean up. But we're confident that we've got enough people on the ground to deal with the problems.
All right, Thabo, thank you very much for your time this morning. That is the Chief Operations Officer at Sun International, giving us an update and just taking us through how holiday makers will be affected due to the disaster that happened.